Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we started a new scenario. We're a bunch of Slith rebels whose base was just raided and destroyed, I think. Now we just have to head north, but there's this really powerful group here that we need to deal with, which has 3 freaking mages! And I hate mages. A lot. And that is why! Oh my god. Reloading! As you can tell, I am quite annoyed. Oh. There, I killed one mage. I will take that. Okay, let's haste our healer as well, so that our healer will be able to keep people alive. Not that it matters! Reloading again! I hate mages! I really hate mages! Hey, you actually helped out a bit. Good. Wait so you can provide healing that we are desperately going to need. Not that it matters, because 2 of these mages are enough to kill everyone! Reloading again. I am getting very annoyed here. Okay, wait. And there we go again. Everyone is dead! Reloading! You know what? I'm going to do something cheap. Or not. Sazasaras has been mostly taken over by now. Some skirmishes remain, but they are mostly held out by warriors too confused to have escaped in time. It would be fruitless to try taking it back, even in this disarray. You know what? Haste our healer so that she'll be able to provide healing. If possible. Thank you for that. Oh, the Slith Chieftain died at least. And now we died again! I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get that past this group. Reloading. You know what? I'll take that. I will take sneaking by. We're not gonna have fought them, but I will freaking take it. Your loyal warriors have held on to this riverbed settlement fairly well. Most of them have already moved northward to intercept the majority of the enemy forces. Let's see what's on the other side. Pity we can't actually talk to anyone there or anything. Oh, I don't think going this way. Lysandra points to the battlefield ahead. It's pretty thick. The general is ahead. Oh, so that's where we're supposed to go. Can't go that way. The enemies here have this part of the river blocked off thoroughly, and they could call literally an entire army of reinforcements. Best to avoid them. Okay then. Alright, let's talk with our general. Lysandra voicelessly hisses loudly at Salazar. The general turns around and bares his jaw. He presses his palms towards the water and cocks his head towards him. He wants us at his side, and quickly. Let's go to him. And we're in the shallows. And you know what? Screw it. I'm going to provide level ups of all sorts. Even though it's more than we really need, I'm going to provide it anyway. Sehakash. Alright. Savasa is our priest. Yeah, I'll take everything, thanks. And Kalakas is our mage. Though we can cast priest spells as well. Sorry, not our mage, our magic specialist. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, wrong button. There, let's go with that. And with that much protection, now we can swap these out. And we're gonna save so I don't have to go through that again. Alright, let us begin our exploration here, because that's how I do things. Well, there he is over there. Yeah, this is kind of an annoying sound, but we'll deal. Salazar nods at all of you. It is good to see friendly faces, but I must warn you this is not a good time. Why? Well, the enemy's strategy is trying to surround me. I think their aim is to take out our command structure. They've been sneaking much of their forces through the lines. My warriors and I have been waiting and biding for when they will strike. Of course, I have only drawn you into the trouble, but it's for the best. If they found out that you were unaccompanied by warriors, it would fare worse. Alora shrieks. What? Another incompetent fool wishes to draw us into oblivion. Are all of you conspiring to obliterate our movement? How are we supposed to know that you aren't just Salazar remains stolid and waves his hand quietly. Gripping his spear, he looks around with his head pressed down and his eyes pressed. Are they here? Salazar looks up briefly at the glowing flame he launched into the air. It's not magical, but it has plenty of flash. All right, my men are signaled to make a path we can use to push through the battlefield. All we have to do is clear this smut off of the earth, and we shall be free. All right then. You know what? Wait. There goes one. You also wait. You... very surrounded. Nice attack. You go for the chieftain. You wait. You provide assistance over there. Healing. Excellent. The chieftain is dead. You wait. You a fireball. Oh, there's more in the south I didn't see. There are a lot down here. Wait. I think we're gonna survive this. I think we survived this. A haste potion. Good. And I guess I can grab that gold necklace. Another fine slith spear to replace one of them. You're focused on melee combat for some reason. I guess you can hold on to that slith spear instead of the staff. An ice lance's scroll, which honestly it's proven that those are completely useless. Now let's move on. The battle rages around you on both sides, but most of your forces are slipping out of the enemy grasp. Perhaps you really can take Rash Hassan out of their control, but you had better not get sunk down in these mild squabbles. Recover spell energy. Salazar, contented, places his spear into the ground. Now that we're safe, I shall inform you of our position. During the initial strike, when I figured out how large the attacking force was, I knew that Sazasaras would not stand. Most of our warriors are making their way to Rash Hassan to swoop down on the Kurz. We must strike quickly. When will the enemy ever be in such disarray? However, we cannot gather all of our warriors in one group, or else they could guard the obvious bottlenecks needed by a large force. All warriors are ordered to hold the banks southwest of their fortress. However, they will be using side rivers to avoid mass detection, and so must we. Korzar interjects. Perhaps we should head northwest. Everyone tenses. Why northwest? Isn't northeast quicker? Alora bares his fangs at Korzar. Fool! Listen to your lord, slug! Northwest would take us away from Rash Hassan! Salazar folds his arms. Excuse me, rogue, but if I must remind you, if it was not for Lord Korzar, we would not have established any sort of power whatsoever. Or perhaps you recognize that too keenly. Korzar raises open palms to both warriors. If we move northwest, we might be able to circumvent every possible enemy waypoint. Right, Lysandra? He nods. Aye, it's true. At least I don't recall any raiders moving northwest of Sazasaras. It is not a friendly environment, but we will not face armed resistance. Salazar nods. Well, I believe we are in agreement, are we not? Alora scowls. Very well. We shall see how your plan fares, slug. Northwest. I am going to see if I can move northeast just to see what's out there. Alora seems eager to go this way, but the rest of the party is determined to not. He grumbles, but resigns himself to the group's opinion. Yeah, I guess we can't head further south. You can see a small strip of land ahead. Cassandra begins swimming ahead, shouting back, I will set up a campsite. We will take a brief refresher before we continue. The others nod and continue swimming ahead. The others, minus Lysandra, have already set up a fire with a small meal prepared. They are silent, waiting for you to approach. Finally, we don't have to deal with the water that is making all that constant sound. Also, I like that... Holy crap, the mushrooms are moving! But the larger... They're all moving! Ah! How concerning. You near the fire. Salazar meets your gaze. The scout is testing the road ahead. None of us have ventured this far west. We do not know if there are enemy encampments or wild beasts about. Ah, but perhaps your scout knows precisely where the enemies are. Perhaps in the luxury of our trust he moves to alert our foes. Salazar scowls. How dare you say such a thing? He is one of my most trusted scouts, and all you do is act as if you own this movement. How tirelessly do you risk your life? Alora smiles. Ah, but is it truly risking one's life to be an unsuspected double agent? Korzar, frowning, clasps his hands. Enough! This is not the right discussion. Frankly, any of us could be a traitor, even me. The others nod. Well, I'm not, but my point, we have all been sent into chaos, and now we all work together. We are alone here. This terrain might be dangerous. Once we leave the danger, we may reunite, and the traitor may work his iniquities. However, until such a time, we must have faith in each other. No? Yes, that sounds wisest. The others sit silently for a moment. Salazar clenches his claws, digging them into his knees. Alora, meanwhile, closes his eyes. Korzar places his staff on the ground and sits cross-legged. We should give Lysandra, say, an hour to get back to us. Half an hour, Salazar adds. He truly is our most confident. He will know to be back no later, and if not, he truly is dead. But never a traitor. Alora stares silently. It's an interesting dynamic between these four. Korzar seems to be the voice of reason in this case. He's basically keeping us on the straight and narrow and keeping us from tearing each other to shreds. Alora she's the assassin, and she is very untrustworthy, very angry. Some would probably say that she is basically throwing around blame to try and get blame off her because she's the traitor, which is why I don't think she is. It would be too obvious. Lysandra is the scout. I'm not sure how much he could have done. There's not much I can say about Lysandra. And Salazar is very serious and very determined. The true general. We'll find out soon what's going on. Fine, we will wait. The time passes. Alora gets up. Your scout has failed. We move. Salazar spits, grabs a spear, and gets up. Korzar slowly emerges from meditation. He gently taps you and furtively gazes back and forth between the two others. He then smiles, and the three of them depart northward. So the scout is missing. Can't go that way. Into the mushroom forest. way through. Well, Lysandra is not a traitor after all. His corpse lies on the ground, gushing with blood still moist in his carcass. Salazar immediately slams a spear into a nearby tree. Damn! My scout! Look at what I have lost! Alora, are you now satisfied? Alora shrugs. I suppose, then, he was not a traitor? No matter. Mustn't we move forward? Corzar nods. Aye, we must. But I still wonder, what could have inflicted such brutality? These are not the marks of fangs. Perhaps we should beware of an enemy assault. The others grip their weapons and grit their fangs. Yes, beware, friends. Blessed short sword and steel javelins. Well, a short sword will be helpful, at least. One of us has iron. We do have some iron javelins. Savasa, our priest. Sure, point in that, and I guess we can use these steel javelins instead, if need be. There are herbs here. Someone uses... Yes, kalakasas. Though I never actually tried doing any of this. Can't go through the large mushrooms, only the smaller ones. Still a bit weirded out by the way the mushrooms are moving. Oh! Oh, hello! What sort of bravery is this whim? What? What sort of bravery is this whim? What does that mean? Feeling something weird was gonna happen when I saw that thing. I guess now we have an idea of what happened. There's another one there. I still ask though, what sort of bravery is this whim? What sort of sentence is that? That's a dead end. So we only have one way to go, and it's past another of these traps. Alright. Oh, that's a lot. More of the rancid. How deep travel is this spiraling errancy? This is a weird way to be saying things. Slowed. That's not pleasant. Seriously, what kind of words is this that are being said? And here's another one. Alright, since we know what's going to happen then... It's a narrow path here. Okay, there wasn't much in that one. And here's another. So all of those. And here's another. The heights of Astronia rise in the west. Our plates shatter beneath our whimsy. Our entire collective melts in the light of the sun. The freezing cores of the planet roil with fissure. All proceeds eternally. Have we gone insane here? Because I think we may have gone insane. Like, legitimately insane. Yeah, I am of the belief that we may have legitimately gone insane here. Oh, this is, oh, goody. Alright, let's... Oh, really? What is the soul of this land? Where does its touches and caresses strike? What vessel of faith can be made of such crooked fibers? The Wild One raises his voice at once and always. We are in the oblivious tomorrow! The ghosts beyond his pallor wisp menacingly. The raging bulwark slams against the ground with a thunderous roar. Know you the fear of God! The scholar lies still as the fates bear arms. I hit Alora? We are suddenly fighting each other. Alora has just been assassinated. The deafening scream of pain in the nether breaks the spell. What? What the hell are we in? Alora looks over his wounded body and shakes his head. Has my experience ever been so vivid? Have I died? Corzar grabs his head. I fear as if I have felt the influence of a force too powerful to comprehend. What influence could possibly generate such energy? They are right. The danger of this place seems to be abating. The myths of your people, brave raids, glorious kingdoms, none of it pales to the glorious power of such a random encounter wreaking havoc on your soul. Salazar begins walking out of the forest. We must smash our enemies. Yes. I have no idea what the hell that was about. But that was really weird. Oh boy. Well, on that note, I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll see if we find out something of what's going on. Till then, I'm Tressor44, that is Garasatha, Savasa, Kalikasas, and Sehakash. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.